So, hello class, very good evening to all of you. Today, grade 9, 10, 11, and 12 ICSC and ISC students are present in this online class. So, before we proceed, I would like to tell you that in grade 11 and 12 ISC board, prepositions stand for 10 marks, and grade 9 and 10 prepositions are of 4 marks. So why prepositions turn to be very tough? Reason why? Because students, they miss studying phrasal prepositions. So let's begin the lecture. What are actually phrasal prepositions? We'll start with the first slide. I would be sending the entire PPT to all of you. So don't worry. The entire PowerPoint presentation would be sent to you. But let's study it in the live class. The first phrasal verb or phrasal preposition. Why phrasal verb or phrasal preposition? Reason why? Because there are two words when it comes to phrases. One will act as a verb, another will act as a preposition. Act is a verb, on is a preposition. So this is the reason we can use both the terms phrasal verb and phrasal prepositions. So now the first one is act on. What is the actual meaning of act on is to take an immediate action. No need to note it down, just focus on the lecture. Act on, to take action, and that to an immediate action. Let's see what example these people have given. I have prepared this PPT. You won't believe it has taken numerous hours for me to prepare this PPT, and I have come up with the most beautiful, easiest, toughest, hardest phrasal prepositions. And trust me, in case if you attend all the English language online lectures of phrasal verbs and prepositions, you will be able to answer to all the questions. Act on is to take action. And the example for the same is the police were acting on a tip from an informer and caught the gang red-handed. Remember this, that the police is always plural. This is the reason these people have used plural helping verb. Police is considered to be a plural subject. And this is the correct use of act on. Then let's come up to act out. The meaning of act out is the one who uses hand movements or body actions to perform something. To act out. Generally, we use this term related to drama, novels, stage plays, etc. Act out. It is a kind of a celebrity word. So let's see the sentence. They acted out the story on stage. So acted out is a practical version of something. The third one, act up. Very difficult to understand. Act up means this phrasal preposition can be used for anyone, human beings, animals, and plants. So this can be used with all three, human beings, animals, and plants. And the meaning of this phrase is to behave very strangely. Let's see the sentence. My computer's acting up. My God. High profile sentence. Very difficult to understand. My computer's acting up. I think I might have a virus. That means the computer wasn't working properly, wasn't functioning properly. This is the reason the phrase act up has been used. So moving towards the next slide. Again, important phrasal verbs or phrasal prepositions. Add on. Add on is a very easy word because you people must have visited marts, malls, complexes. What happens in case if you add on something? They will increase the amount of your bill. Whether if you talk about Swiggy, Zomato, Blinkit, if you have few items in your cart, for example, 10 plus 10 plus 10, and now you have to add something more. That is called add-on. So look at the sentence, amazing sentence. You have to add the VAT on to the price they give. Today, India is following GST. So please apply a cross on this word. And here comes GST. Add up. Lot of confusion between these two phrases, add on and add up. Add up means 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 is equal to 10. So you will have to add the numbers over here. Remember, add up means adding numbers. And add on to include something. Whether it can be tax, whether it can be an item, whether it can be a product. So agree with, very easy. Today we would only be dealing with the alphabet A. This is the reason these all phrases are in front of you people, because it begins with alphabet A. And this is how till the month of December, we would be able to complete till alphabet S, because hardly you will find any phrasal verb with the alphabet T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So we have only limited alphabets, approximately 19. So today we would be doing the alphabet A. Agree with. Agree with is very confusing because we use this phrasal preposition when two people agree with each other, when a non-living thing agrees with human being. So let's see what is the use. Agree with is understanding. Agree with is understanding. Affect, usually used in the negative to show that something has had a negative effect, especially is it makes you feel bad. Okay, I'll add on this because this is not a complete definition. Even when we mutually understand someone, then too we use agree with. I feel terrible that food didn't agree with my stomach. Excellent, because food will definitely touch your body part. Remember this. We will use this phrase agree with when you are supporting someone. I would like to agree with my friend's point. Number two, agree with my stomach. Agree with what my mind says. So agree with is a kind of things that cannot separate. Now coming up to the next preposition, sorry, phrasal preposition, aim at. Very easy. What have I written? Please read it out.
To hit the bullseye.
To hit the bullseye means target. So this is not necessary that you'll use this aim at to shoot someone related to army and all. This aim at is targeting someone. The magazine is aimed at teenagers, targeting teenagers. I would like to give you one more sentence related to this. Always aim at achieving your goals. So this is the next phrase. Now coming up to the next slide. Wow, interesting. Allow for, allow off. Let's see what is the difference. So allow for, when you allow someone or something, or you include something in a plan or calculation. The sentence is, you should allow for delays when planning a journey. This is an open entry. It is only included in plan and calculations, and very similar to this allow for is allow off. To open the doors. So both sound to be same, but here there is a free permit. Make things possible. So allow for, again the same thing, includes something in a plan or calculation. That means allow for actually means something unavoidable can also come in your way. Something unavoidable can also come in your way. This is the meaning of allow for. And allow off is permitting someone. Is he allowed of entering the premises? So this is what allow of is. Now coming to angle for. Again, angle for is related to aiming. It's a similar word, aiming. Whatever we want to achieve. Whatever we want to aim or whatever we want to achieve. And even angle for is related to hope or desire. Like for example, I am angling for a higher salary. Now you will take the sentence into negative, but I think the boss isn't happy. So this is called angle for. Try to get something indirectly by hinting or suggesting. He has been angling for an invitation, but I don't want him to come. So please listen to this carefully. One sentence is positive, another sentence should be negative while using angle for. Very important. Answer back. Answer back is to give a strong reply to someone. This specifically happens with politicians. Answer back. There are two meanings of answer back. Number one, whenever we answer back to someone's call, or whenever we reply rudely to someone in authority, great. If someone is humiliating you or insulting you, then we use this phrase, that is answer back, to reply rudely to someone in authority. Her mother was shocked when she started answering her back and refusing to help. So very important phrasal verb and preposition, answer back. Now coming to the next slide. Very, very important. So the next phrasal verb, is argue down. Very nice. Argue down means to bargain. Argue down means to dominate someone, to win someone in a discussion. And generally we use it for reducing the price of something, and that is called bargaining. Look at the meaning: persuade someone to drop the price of something they are selling. She argued him down 10%. Wow. So here argued down means to dominate someone, to win someone and make him reduce the price. Argue down. Next is argue out. Very easy. Argue out is generally used for a group. Always remember. And look at this. My concept has been justified. The pronoun we has been used. The pronoun we has been used. And we stands for plural. We stands for a group. So argue out is generally used for a group. Let's see the meaning. Argue about a problem to find a solution. If we can't argue our differences out, we will have to take them to court. Oh, very nice. Ask about. Board. Students appearing for board. Remember this. Very, very important. Ask about. To ask about someone's health. To ask about someone's result. To ask about someone's career or job. Let's see what is the meaning. To ask how someone is doing. Okay, good. Especially professionally and in terms of health. Here comes my meaning. He asked about my father. So easy. He asked about his result. Ask after. Ask after also has a similar meaning. It also correlates to health, asking about someone's health. Rather, ask about means asking, and ask after means inquiring. Remember this. Now, can anyone tell me what is the difference between ask versus inquire? There is a vast difference between these two words. Come on, tell me. No one. That's very shocking. What is the difference between ask and inquire?
Sir, inquire sir means sir to sir get the information sir deeply. And sir asking sir like sir generally ask something.
Okay. Okay, Harsh. That's excellent. And we have a candidate that she's Agrima, and she has mentioned that, sir, ask is informal and inquire is formal. Okay. 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 That's very nice. Whenever we talk about this phrase, we will talk about family, friends. Whenever we talk about ask after, we will talk about someone who is very special, office people, staff. Okay, now let's read. Ask after. Inquiring about someone's health, how life is going on. Jenny rang earlier. सबसे पहले जेनी ने फोन मिलाया and asked after you. So I told her you were fine. Very good. Ask after is immediate because we inquire immediately. Always remember. Someone has questioned me, sir, what is the meaning of ask for? Ask about, we have done it. Ask after, we have done it. What is the meaning of ask for? I would request the student to answer this. Tell me the meaning of ask for.
So to look for someone.
To look for someone. Absolutely correct. Asking for someone is to search for him. Okay, ask around. Ask around means to wander here and there. To wander here and there for help. Whenever you need help from people, then only you will ask around. Reason why? Because around means to move all the four ways. So let's see what is the meaning. Ask a number of people for information of help. Excellent. I have no idea, but I'll ask around at work and see if anyone can help. That means we use this phrase for a wider aspect, not related to one people or two people. We correlate it to many of them. Fine, let's come to the next screen. No one will exit the room until I complete this phrasal verbs beginning with the alphabet A.
So
Yes, please.
I asked for the difference between ask about and ask for.
Ask about and ask for. Now see,
Yes, sir.
asking about someone is knowing that person. And asking for someone is searching for that person. We already know the person. This is the reason we apply ask about.
Okay, sir.
And ask for when we are searching for someone. Okay. Now coming up to the next slide. I think so. This is the final slide. And there is a good news that we would be beginning the phrasal verbs and phrasal prepositions even with the alphabet B. Let's see. Okay. Ask in. What is the meaning of ask in? Obviously, to let someone in. To invite somebody into your house. John's at the door. Ask him in. Oh, ho. You won't believe this is for the second time I have heard this phrase in my life. Only second time. Can you believe this? An English teacher saying this? Ask in. Very new. Very new to me. To invite somebody into your house. John's at the door. Ask him in. That is very strange English. Ask Rahul to get in the room now. This is my sentence to all of you. Ask out. Oh, this is specifically for couples. Oh. Ask out means proposing someone, friends, lovers, couple, to invite someone for a date. He wanted to ask her out but was too shy. And the last one is ask over. So ask over means to invite someone, but. This activity will take somewhere in the future. And ask in will take place in the present. Always remember. Ask in is for present. Ask over is for future. So we still have time. So why don't we invest the time in studying the phrasal verbs and preposition with the alphabet B? Yes, alphabet B. Back away. Oh, back away means to feel scared and move back. Move back, everyone. That means, remember this, these all are having the same meanings. How to understand this? The most important slide in the history of English grammar. Back away. The one who feels scared and then goes back. Retreat or go backwards. The crowd backed away when the man pulled a knife. Always remember, apply this phrasal verb or preposition when you feel that someone has felt frightened, scared, or afraid. Back down. Let's see the meaning of this. Back down means there are two politicians. They are arguing with each other. They are debating with each other. They are having a group discussion. And they do not stop. Back down means there is an argument going on where one is not ready to surrender and settle, retract, or withdraw your position or proposal in an argument. She refused to back down and was fired. Oh my God. Look at her guts. Look at her guts. Back into. Back into. Back into is specifically used for vehicles. Whenever a car, I'm going to draw a car, and you people know that how good Tarun sir is at drawing.
Yes, sir.
So this is a car. Now the car is actually in a reverse position, not forward position, reverse. So this is where we apply back into. Park your car back into the garage. Enter a parking area in reverse gear. He prefers to back his car into the garage. That means the one who is in a reverse position. Remember this. Back off. And what is the difference between back away and back off? Let's see. Very important. Remember this. You can apply both. Please note it down. Okay.
So,
Yes, there is no difference between back off and back away. I'm sorry. Here also, actually, just a little bit of difference. Here, people will see something, see an object, and they will back off. And here, people will be threatened. Yes, now come on, tell me. Last phrasal verb and preposition is back out. Back out means to surrender. Back out means to fail. To fail. He backed out 2 days before the holiday, so we gave the ticket to his sister. That means the one who disappears from the picture.